Have you ever looked up after a rainstorm and seen a giant, colorful arc stretching across the sky? It feels like pure magic, doesn't it? Well, today, we're going to pull back the curtain on one of nature's most amazing tricks and find out exactly how it's done. Let's dive in. And that is the perfect way to describe it. A rainbow is just this incredible mix of light and water, with a little bit of physics putting on a huge show for all of us down here on the ground.
So you should think of this as our backstage pass. We're about to learn how this incredible sky-sized magic trick is performed, and honestly, knowing the secret makes it even cooler. Okay, so every great illusion needs a few secret ingredients to work. And for a rainbow, you only need two. That's it. Just two things to create all that color and wonder. Ready to find out what they are?
First up, ingredient number one is good old-fashioned sunlight. Now, I know sunlight might look plain white or maybe yellowish to our eyes, but it's actually hiding a really colorful secret.
That's right. Packed inside every single sunbeam is this entire team of colors, all mixed up together. We can call them the rainbow squad. Usually, they're all blended together so we just see white light. But trust me, they're always there, just waiting for their moment to shine. And our second ingredient? Well, that comes right after a storm. Raindrops. We don't even need a huge downpour. Just millions of tiny little water droplets left floating around in the air. And these little drops, this is where the real magic is about to happen. And here is the really cool part. Each one of those teeny tiny raindrops acts like a little prism, or you could even think of it like a mini disco ball. It's perfectly shaped to grab onto that sunlight and do something absolutely incredible with it. So let's zoom in, way in, and see what happens when our two ingredients, the sunlight and a water droplet, finally meet. This is where the show really gets going. I mean, this is the big question, right? You've got this beam of white light traveling through the air, and then, bam, it smacks right into a tiny little sphere of water. So what happens next? Well, it's kind of like a little dance. First, as the light enters the water, it bends. This is called refraction, and it's the moment the rainbow squad starts to split apart. Then, the light bounces off the very back of the raindrop. And finally, as it leaves the drop on its way to you, it bends one more time, spreading all those colors out even more. Now remember, that little light dance is happening in just one single raindrop. But just imagine millions and millions and millions of raindrops all doing the exact same dance at the exact same time. When that happens, you get the big show. Hey, have you ever noticed that? It's never just a jumbled mess of colors up there. It's always the same perfect pattern. So why is nature so organized when it comes to rainbows? Well, it's all because each color in our rainbow squad bends at a slightly different angle. Red light is kind of lazy. It bends the least, so it always stays on top of the arc. But violet light is super energetic and bends the most, so it always ends up on the very bottom. So to actually see this amazing show, you have to be in just the right spot. It's kind of like having the perfect ticket to the main event. The sun needs to be at your back, shining on the rain that's in front of you. Yeah, it all comes down to the perfect angle. And for all you science fans out there, the magic number is 42 degrees. That's the perfect angle between the sun, all those raindrops, and your eyes to see the full, brilliant rainbow. Pretty cool, huh? But wait, just when you think the magic show is over, sometimes nature gives us an encore performance. Have you ever been lucky enough to see one of these? A double rainbow. So what's going on here? Well, this happens when the light doesn't just bounce once inside the raindrop, it bounces twice. That extra bounce creates a second, usually fainter rainbow right above the first one, and it even reverses the colors. It's almost like nature accidentally hit the copy-paste button. So, as we've seen, what looks like a beautiful mystery in the sky is actually just a beautiful piece of science. It's not really a trick, it's just the laws of physics putting on their absolute best performance. All right. Let's recap the whole trick one last time, nice and quick. A sunbeam flies into a raindrop. It bends and splits into all its colors. It bounces off the back, it bends again on the way out, and from millions of drops doing this all at once, a rainbow is born. And that's really the secret, isn't it? The next time you see a rainbow, you'll know exactly what's going on inside every single one of those tiny raindrops. It's not magic. It's something even cooler. It's just physics, wearing its most beautiful costume.